Hi guys, good to have you back on the channel. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 5 reasons why you wanna use Killer 3 over the previous version. I'm D again. I talked about plugin. I share tips and tricks on your music making. If that interests you, like the video, share the video, and sub to be a part of this channel. With all that being said, let's dive in the video. The number one reason you wanna use Killer 3 is the ability to resize the plugin. Now in Killer 3, you can resize the plugin however you want, however size you want, how big, how small you want. Let me show you. Just hover your mouse to the top here, open it, make it small to the right, open it, make it small, whatever angle you from, open it, make it small. The second reason as to why you want to use Killer 3 is the ability to add your most used or favorite VST into this plugin. How to add your VST into this plugin is one of the stuff that I've been using since I laid my hands on this plugin. And how to do that, come here where you see main track, you see you have one plugin here that's from the manufacturer. Now I've already loaded up all of my plugin into this plugin. If you want to know that, watch the video. I talked about that on the channel. I'm going to link it up here. Now I have all of my VST. I can click between any of it and I'm going to have it open up in Killer 3. The third reason as to why you want to use Killer 3 over the previous version is based off the mixer track you now have in Killer 3. Having the new mixer track in Killer 3 just provides you a whole new opportunity range of stacking instruments on top of each other to create a unique sound. So this is the mixer track and I have 3 plugins stuck on top each other here. This is the Fabulator 23 as you see here, and this is the Spray plugin, one of my favorite plugins when it comes to widening up your sound. And we have Blender FX here, and I'm using the beat. So imagine me using this 3D plugin to come up with a unique sound, right? How cool that is. The fourth reason you want to use Killer 3 over the previous version is the ability to export MIDI or audio project out of the plugin. Let me show you. By the way, this is one of their default template setup for you. I just load up one. Let's say I have this project in Killer 3 and I wanna export it as a project or as a loop, right? You see this arrow that is pointing at the right top corner here. All you have to do is click on it and then you'll be opening up with this one where we have 3 options. We have the export audio, export MIDI, and export call. And in the export audio section, you have a few options here. You have the bit depth, which is how high quality you want the stuff, but 24 is recommended. And you have the sample rate, which is recommended 44, and most of you guys go for 48, which is reasonable. And you have a whole lot of stuff. And this last section here, you have the loop. And if you want to export this just as a loop, you can do this. If you want to export the entire arrangement, which is the full project, you can also do this. How cool that is. And the same goes with the MIDI. You can also export the loop of the MIDI or you export the entire arrangement, right? And on the MIDI as well, you can export a single track or you export a multi-track. So if we are talking about single track and multi-track, we are literally talking about you export this number 1 track or you can export all of this track at once, right? So that's how you go about exporting stuff out of this plugin, which is cool. Now coming to the last and final reason as to what you want to use the Killer 3 over the previous version is because the plugin is a standalone. And speaking of standalone, that's what we've been using throughout this video and how cool that is. And that leads me with a question: what's the intention of this plugin? By the way, I'm not going to rush into this. If this is going to be a standalone DAW, which is hypothetically is right now, by the way, because there are just a couple more features that is lacking. The fact that we cannot record our voice, which I'm not going to make more emphasis on, so I can be wrong in this case. But however, let's look up for the 3.1, which we should be expecting a whole lot more game changer. And let me know if you have a tip on this plugin. Maybe this is intended to be a separate DAW. Yeah, because Plugin Boutique have been releasing a couple of stuff lately, like their Skater EQ, you know, a whole lot of cool stuff to make music come to life. So yeah, what if their intention is to do something amazing for us? By the way, I'm D again. If you found this video helpful, the sub button is yours, the like button is yours, and I do hope to catch you on the next video. But in the meantime, be watching some of my video on the channel. Peace out.